Hello everyone. Our today's topic is plumbing. In this topic, we will discuss different types of pipes, different types of fittings, tools used by the plumber. So let's start this topic plumbing. Okay. So first of all, what is pipe and different types of pipes? Okay. Pipe is a circular closed conduit through which the water may flow either under gravity or under pressure. When pipes do not run full, they run partially under the gravity, such as sewer lines. However, in full supply, pipe mostly run under the pressure. So our next topic is types of pipe. In types of pipes, the first type of the pipe is cast iron pipe, which is also called as CI pipes. Okay. So this type of pipe is most commonly used in the water distribution system. This type of pipes available in the market at cheaper rate, and this type of pipe is high corrosion resistance, it has high durability, it can damage during transportation. Available, this type of pipes available in 3 to 6 meter, and there are certain disadvantage of using these pipes, like there are maybe chances of rust and corrosion very fast. The next type of the pipe is wrought iron pipes. So this type of pipe is manufactured by rolling flat plates of the wrought iron and welding the edges. Okay. This type of pipes are lighter than the cast iron pipes. It can easily cut and threaded, and we can also work on this pipe. This type of pipe is quickly corrode, and this type of pipe is used in the buildings. The third types of the pipe is galvanized iron pipe, which is also called as GI pipe. So when wrought iron pipes are protected by coating with a thin layer of the molten zinc, this type of pipe are called GI pipe, which is also called galvanized iron pipes. They are jointed by the screw and socket joints. This type of pipes available in light, medium and heavy grade, depends upon the thickness of the metal. The fourth type of the pipe is the steel pipes. So steel pipes are made from the solid in small diameter. Larger size are made by riveting or welding edge of suitability curved plates, cannot resist high external pressure, and steel pipes are mostly useful above the ground. The next type of the pipe is copper pipes. So copper pipe is used in hot water installation. It has very high tensile strength. They have very thin walls, and this type of pipes are very costly. As we have seen in our AC, the copper pipes are used. Next type of the pipe is the plastic pipe. Okay. So this type of plastic pipe are used for supply of the cold water in external and internal plumbing work. These are lightweight, non-corrosion, or we can say it is corrosion resistance pipe. It is lower in cost, do not require threading in connection. These types of pipes are made of the synthetic resin of high molecular weight, polymerized by heat, pressure and catalyst. The next type of the pipe is concrete pipe. So this type of pipe are made from the reinforced, unreinforced and pre-stressed concrete. Unreinforced pipes are very small in diameter. Reinforced pipe and pre-stressed pipe are made of larger diameter. This type of pipes are used in water supply and drainage of rainwater. This type of pipes are jointed by butt and end joint, and this type of pipes are made by the spinning process. The next type of the pipe is the asbestos pipe. So this type of pipe is manufactured from the asbestos fiber and Portland cement. It is manufactured under the pressure to form homogeneous structure. This type of pipe joint in this pipe are very simplex type, used for the drainage of rainwater from the roofs, soil, waste and also for the ventilation. The next type of the pipe is the lead pipe. So this type of pipes are soft and easily bent. It is high corrosion resistance. It is high flexible. This type of pipes are not used in water supply because of lead is poisonous content. This type of pipe is not suitable for conveying acid water. high hydraulic coefficient of the flow, and this type of pipes are used for the apparatus required for aluminum and chlorine. So this is all about the different types of the pipes. Okay. Now we will discuss different plumbing fittings or pipe fittings. Okay. So first of all, what is the requirement of the pipe fittings and fixture? So we can easily fix or remove these fixtures. They should be easy to repair. Their threads and nut bolts should be of standard size. They should be produce minimum resistance to the flow of the water. They should be durable. They should be economical. Their operation should be simple. So these all are the requirements of different pipes and fittings. So various fittings and fixtures which are used in water distribution are, you can see the number of list is here. The first is the band, cross, T, way, flange, reducer, plug, elbow, coupling, ferrule, nipple, ball valve, gooseneck, stopcock, wheel valve, pillar cock, shower, union. These all fittings and fixtures are used in distribution of the water. Let's discuss one by one. So first is the band. So you can see this type of band is used to join two pipes at a right angle, and the angle may be provided like 30 degree and 45 degree. The second is the cross. So this type of cross is used to cross two pipelines at a right angle. Okay. The third one is the T. So this T is provide branch at right angle, to provide branches at right angle in three direction. The fourth one is the way. So the way is to provide branch at angular other than the right angle. The fifth one is the flange. So the flange is to provide joints required to be joined or open frequently for joining pumps to pipeline and to provide meter or other fixtures in the pipeline. The sixth one is the reducer. From the name we can easily understand another name of this reducer is enlarger. So to connect pipe of different diameter, this type of reducer or enlarger is used. The seventh one is the plug. So from the figure you can easily understand this type of plug is used to close the end of the pipe, to fix bibcock, shower, etc. in future. The eighth one is the elbow. So elbow is used to provide joint required to be joined or open frequently for joining pumps to the pipeline, to provide meter or other fixtures in the pipeline. The next one is the coupling. So coupling is used to connect two pipes. The 10th one is the ferrule. So it is used to give water connection to the consumers. It controls the quantity of water supplied to the consumer. The 11th one is the nipple. So nipple is usually for connecting two female thread fittings or pipe. It is used as adapters from one connection to the another connection, and it is mainly used in low pressure piping systems. The 12th one is the ball valve. So from the name valve we can easily understand it is used to regulate the flow of water. So ball valve is used to regulate the specified level of the water in tank and other storages. The 13th one is the gooseneck. So it is used to provide flexible connection of the service line with the main pipeline. We have seen this type of gooseneck in our home at geyser connection. The next one is the stopcock. So the stopcock is to stop the flow of water in pipeline temporarily, to stop the water flow for the repair. The next one is the sluice or gate valve. So the gate valve is used to control the flow of water in large pipelines, to divert the flow of water in other pipelines. The 16th one is the pillar cock. So the pillar cock is used for fixing in wash basin, sinks, etc. Next is the shower. Shower is used for washing in bathroom, for sprinkling water in the gardens. The next is the union. Union is used for easy repair in the pipelines. The next is the bibcock. So bibcock is used in wash basins, bathrooms, kitchen, etc. from where consumer gets water. The next one is the water meter. So water meter is used for measuring the flow to domestic buildings. It is used to compute the volume of water used from the reading on the meter. So these all are the different types of fittings and fixtures used in the plumbing. Next is the joints in pipe. So pipes are connected with the help of joints, that we all know that a variety of joints are used in the assembly of the pipes. For connecting two or more pipe together, that is called the fittings in a pipeline. Okay, various types of the joint can be used in a pipeline as per the requirement. Joints are used for multiple pipe connection and there are an important component of the plumbing system. Generally, the pipe joint fitted can easily sustain the pressure created in the pipeline. There are various types of the joint like threaded joint, welded joint. Welded joint is also called as butt welded or socket welded, because there are two more options in the welding. Okay, butt welding and socket welding. The third is called the brace joint. Fourth one is the soldered joint, grooved joint, flange joint, compression joint. These types of the joints are used in the pipeline. The first one is the threaded joint. So when the pipes are joined by screwing the thread which are provided inside the pipeline, these are called as the threaded joint. In this type of joint, one of the pipe has the internal threads where another pipe has the external threads. And then these threads are also made in various pipelines like PVC, CI pipes, copper pipes, GI pipes, etc. Threaded joints are used for 6 mm diameter to 300 mm diameter pipes. Okay, and in this image you can see there is one elbow is provided with the inner screw threads. Okay, next is the welded joints, or we can say it as a butt welded joints. So this is the most common method of the joining pipelines, used in large infrastructure like commercial, institutional and industrial systems. Cost of the materials are very low, but the labor costs are more due to the non-availability of the trained welder and fitters. In this joint you can see there are two metals, one is the orange one and another one is the grey one. They both are welded together, okay, for making a joint, and by this way we can make a joints in the pipeline. Next one is the socket welded joints. So these are used when there is high chances of the leakage in the joint. Okay, and the pipes are joined as putting one into another and welded around that joint. Pipe having different diameter are suitable for these types of the joint, and socket joints gives good result as compared to the other joint. And in this image you can see the red one is the larger diameter pipe, the grey one is the smaller diameter pipe. That smaller diameter pipe fits into the larger diameter pipe. After then you can see there is a black thing around that contact. That is the welding done over that joint. That is called the socket welded joint. Next one is the brace joint. So when the pipes are joined with the help of molten filler material at above 840 degrees Celsius, that is called the brazing process. And brazing is done for connecting copper pipes or copper alloy pipes. It is most important to note that melting point of the parent material should be higher than the filler material. The brace joint have less mechanical strength and are preferred in case of moderate temperatures. In our ACs, we have seen whenever we require to make a joint in copper pipes, at that time we are using this type of method. Soldered joint. So soldering and brazing are mostly similar activity. In soldering, the filler material melts below 840 degrees Celsius. With the help of soldering, copper and copper alloy pipes are joined together. During soldering, flux of the metal joining material is used to prevent the oxidation due to the flame. Soldered joints are suitable for low temperature areas and have low mechanical strength. You can see the image of the soldering where we have done a soldering over that bent piece. Next is the grooved joint. So when two pipes are joined together by making grooves, or we can say it as a narrow cuts or depression at the end of the pipe with the help of sockets or coupling, such type of joints are called as grooved joint. Due to the ease of assembly of the grooved joint, the labor cost is very less. The piping system can easily uninstall and reinstall by using this groove joints. The piping systems can be easily uninstalled and reinstalled frequently for the maintenance. These are mostly used for fire protection. You can see in this image there is one groove is provided, and between that groove two pipes are fitted. The next one is the flange joint. From the name we can easily understand that in flange joint two flanges are there. One flange and another flange both are connected with with the nut and bolt, and by this way we can make the joint. So this joint is commonly used for jointing the pipes in the plumbing stations, filter plants, hydraulic laboratories and boiler houses, etc. These joints are preferred due to easy process of assembly and disassembly. However, these connections are very costly. This joint can be disassembled and reassembled when the required. A pipe has flange end on both sides of the pipe length. Both the end of the pipes are joints at a proper level near one another. A hard rubber washer is placed between this flange and then bolted together. Okay. In certain cases, a flange type joint is also known as lap joint, and this may also made by forging the process and machining the pipe end. There is no leakage in the flange joints even after rapid temperature fluctuation. The next joint is the compression joint. So these are applied to join the pipe without any preparation. The cost of this installation of these joints is very economical. The pipe having a plain ends are joined by fixing fittings at their end, such as this type of joint are called the compression joint. The pipe ends are joined with the threaded fittings or couplings. Joints are placed properly to check the flow pressure, otherwise leakage may occur. This type of joint we have seen in our air conditioners. Okay. These fittings are manufactured from different types of material. Selection of the fitting is done as per requirement. Okay. So in this figure you can see there is a compression joint. In this we have using coupling, T-fitting, female and nut. This type of thing we have seen our air conditioners. Now next is the plumbing tools. So there are various tools used by the plumber. So major tools which are used in the plumbing is like holding tool, fitting tool, cutting tool, pipe bending tool and other tools. Okay. So we will discuss the important tools for the plumber one by one in detail. So first tool is the holding tool. So from the name we can easily understand the holding tool is used to hold the workpiece or the pipes. So tools which are used for holding the pipes, pipe fittings and fixture for plumbing operation, these tools are called the holding tools. So first is the bench vise. So in this figure you can see this is the image of the bench vise. So a vise is a fitting tool which is used for holding an object for various tasks like fitting, chipping, sewing, threading, tapping, bending, etc. Okay. The bench vise has two jaws. One is the fixed jaw and another is the movable jaw. These jaws are used for fitting with the plates for better grip on the object during the task. The vise size depends upon the width of the jaw. Okay. The next is the pipe vise. So pipe vise is a cutting tool. Next is the pipe vise. So the pipe vise is a tool which is used for holding a pipe for carry out assembly, disassembly, threading, cutting, etc. Okay. The pipe vise are mostly of two types: open type pipe vise and the fixed size pipe vise. The standard size of the vise are 18 mm, 105 mm, 130 mm, 170 mm, etc. as per the open size of the jaws. The next is the fitting tools. So fitting tools are used for carrying out various plumbing operations like cutting, tightening, fixing and other small tasks. Okay. So in fitting tool there are three types of the components are used. First one is the wrenches, second is the water pump pliers and third one is the spanners. So first one is the wrenches that you can see in the figure. So these are the hand tools which are used for tightening and loosening the nuts and bolt. The wrenches are hold slippery or of small nuts. The wrenches hold slippery or small nuts and bolts for loosening or tightening them. Okay, mostly two types of the wrenches are used. One is the adjustable wrench and another is the non-adjustable wrench, and these are useful particularly in case of odd size nuts and bolts. The next one is the water pump pliers. So it is a common plier that are used by the plumber for holding, tightening and loosening the work during the fixing process. Steel is used for manufacturing of the water pump pliers, and these are available in only one standard size of 250 mm length. The maximum width possible between two jaw is 40 mm. Next is the spanners. So this type of tools is used for tightening and loosening the nuts and bolts of the standard size. The standard spanner are ring spanner and open-ended spanner. On the left side you can see there is a ring spanner, and on the right side there is a open-ended spanner. So in ring spanner, this type of spanner have full circular close ring at both end, while in open-ended spanner this type of spanner are open from the both side, and this type of both spanner are used for loosening the nuts and tightening the bolt and nuts. Next is the cutting tools. So in cutting tools mainly two types of tools are used. The first one is the pipe cutter and second one is the hacksaw. In this image you can see this is the pipe cutter. So this is the manual tool which is used to cut the pipe at the work site. Next is the hacksaw. This type of tool is generally used with both the ends. It cuts the material like plastic pipe, steel rod, angle iron, sheets, iron pipes, etc. It can also be used for cutting the bolt heads and nuts when they are jammed. Next is the pipe bending tools. So from the name we can easily understand that for bending the pipe, this type of tools are used. So in most of the plumbing operation, pipes are required to be bent at different angles as per the requirement, for which pipe bending tools are used. And the two types of tools are used. First is the pipe bending machine and second is the threaded dies. So this type of equipment is used to bend or turn the pipe. The size and strength of the machine depends upon the diameter of the pipe and the type of the pipe material to be bent. The mechanical or hand operated pipe bending machines are available in various diameter ranges. The next is the threading dies. So threading is a crucial of the joining pipes and fixture effectively. A threading die is used for making thread in a pipe where it is to be joined with another pipe or fixtures. This is the image of the threading dies. Next, the other tools like chisel, hammer, chain wrench, screwdriver, plier and measuring tape. So let's discuss. First is the chisel. So chisel is made of the hard metal and is mostly used for cutting the concrete surfaces and making grooves in the walls with the help of a hammer. Chisel is also used in masonry work. Next is the hammer. So hammer are used for the general purpose workshop hand tools for straightening section, riveting, striking of the nails and intersecting the components by striking, inserting keyways and fitting by the striking. The hammer consists of a head made of hard and tempered steel and a wooden handle. The head has a flat striking face and the other side is called the pane. Okay. And the hammers are made of the hardened steel, are also called as the engineer's hammer and are used while working with the steel components. A 1 kilogram hammer is the most commonly used hammer. The next is the chain wrench. The commonly holding tool do not help much in case of larger diameter pipe. For this, a chain wrenches are used. A chain wrench consists of a tooth block, a handle and a chain. The chain is round, grooved and held on the tooth end of the block. The chain grips the pipe fitting and screw or unscrews. Okay, this size, there are various sizes available for this pipe wrench and these sizes are designed by the maximum diameter of the pipe that it can hold. The next one is the screwdriver. So we all know this device. This is the tool which we often use, okay, and this tool is often used by the plumber to fit the screws. Screwdriver have the sharp tip which can easily fit into the various screws. Different types of the screwdrivers are used for various types of the screw. Various types of heads of the screwdriver are used by the plumbers. The next one is the measuring tape. So measuring tape is used for the measuring the length of an item. Okay, we all know the working of this measuring tape. The measuring tape is manufactured in various materials like steel, cloth, PVC. Okay, and the length range available is 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 5 meter, 10 meter, 15 meter, etc. Okay, so this is all about the tools used by the plumber. If you have any query regarding this, then you can write down your comment in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video.